If you're given only 24 hours in a day, then the level of success you reach is determined by how you choose to spend those 24 hours. Listen carefully. People mention names like Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Hear me clearly. It doesn't matter how much money someone earns. Every single person gets the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between Oprah and someone who is broke is simple. Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely. That's it. That is the distinction. You get 24 hours. I don't care if you're broke, if you were raised broke, if you grew up wealthy, if you are in college or not in college, you still only receive 24 hours. I experienced a massive shift in my own life. I went from being a high school dropout to selling 6,000 books in less than 6 months. What changed? My relationship with those 24 hours. I told myself, Eric, you have to take control of your 24 hours or you're going to stay broke for the rest of your life. And that's all I need from you. If you write down how you spend your 24 hours and let me examine that schedule, I can tell you where you'll be in 5 years. I can predict where you'll be in 10 years. I can even show you where you'll be in 20 years if you keep following that same daily routine. When I was in 8th grade, I had a teacher tell me I would never make it to high school. Imagine hearing that in 8th grade. That teacher spoke that nonsense over my life. And what did I do? I proved them right. I entered high school acting wild. In 9th grade, I behaved so badly that the school expelled me. They basically said, "We can't handle this anymore, you're out." I transferred to another school and completely failed there too. Then I went to a third school and finally began to get my life together. I proved everyone who doubted me correct, and the few people who believed in me, I disappointed them. Now we are dealing with matters of the heart. Often we act the way we do because deep inside we don't feel worthy. We don't believe we have value. We fail to recognize our heritage, our identity, and our potential. So we drift into the mindset of, I'll just do anything to get a few laughs. But when you recognize your greatness, when you acknowledge the champion inside you, you begin to say, I have more to offer. Life holds more than this. I deserve better. You deserve better. Then you'll make a decision. I will prove everyone who doubted me wrong, and I will prove the few who believed in me right. When you make that choice, everything in your life begins to transform. I started asking myself before making decisions, will this make my mother proud? Or will it give my critics a reason to say, see, I told you so? While speaking in India, I learned about the culture in Bangalore, where the suicide rate among students was extremely high. If students fail in high school, they believe they won't attend college, and they assume their future will be defined by poverty. Some said they would rather die than live in poverty. That is what desperation looks like, so I ask you, are you going to accept whatever the world hands you? Are you willing to settle for living exactly the way your parents live now? I'm telling my young friends, you do not have to accept that. Many people assume that those at the top levels of society are made from different material. They think successful people are a different breed and that those achievements are unattainable for them. It's always surprising when that myth is shattered. Here is the truth, we are not made from different cloth. The difference is that I mastered consistency, and most people never will. No one is rooting for you to succeed. Maybe your mother is, and even she might fear your success because she worries you'll stop calling. Your brain doesn't want you to become extraordinarily successful. Your brain's primary job is survival. It wants to keep you alive long enough to pass on your DNA. That's it. Your brain will deceive you. You can become your own worst enemy. I know that if I fail to build disciplined habits, I will never achieve long-term goals that matter. Talent is overrated. There is no price too high for me to pay. Nothing is too great. I would give my life for my dreams. I'm willing to take the risk. There is no limit to what I'm prepared to sacrifice. You can accomplish anything you truly want if you are willing to do the work. Eventually, you will realize that who you think you are is not who you must remain. You evolve, you become something different. If you choose to become tireless, you cannot remain weighed down by fatigue. You transform. The limitations of an average person no longer define you because you become someone new, someone who embodies the qualities required to move forward. You will go to any length. You will not quit from exhaustion. At that point, you feel guided by something greater than yourself. It no longer feels like it's just you pushing forward. Here's how I operate. I focus on 1, 2, or maybe 3 priorities at a time. I complete them. Then I move to the next task and complete that. Then I move forward again. No one is coming to rescue you, no one is going to elevate you. You must elevate yourself, so you choose to handle small tasks and complete them. Yet most people don't want to hear that. Success is built through quiet, consistent actions. It involves removing what is unnecessary. Success is a daily collection of small tasks, very small tasks performed consistently. It is quiet. It is internal. You draw strength from within while completing simple actions and learning to love those simple actions. It is not about loud speeches and one dramatic moment that changes everything. There are days when I feel exhausted. I don't want to do the work. I can list a million reasons to avoid it. But I make a decision. If I cannot push myself to do this small task, how will I ever live my dreams? I discovered something powerful. If I skip one day, it becomes easier to skip the next, and soon I stop altogether.